Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. We're going to talk about something very important, not necessarily chemistry that's on the background, although if you want to talk about that, I can talk about that all day. Ice tables, they're the best. But seriously, we need to talk about something very important. You see, someone sent you this link because they think that you are important enough in their life that they want to keep you around, and they think that you deserve a little bit of, I guess, clarification on some concept. And the concept that we're going to be talking about is adjectives. So, whenever we're using adjectives, we use them to describe something or someone. And specifically, the ones we're going to talk about is adjectives to describe people. So there's nothing wrong with actually using adjectives unless the adjectives are pejorative in themselves. But what we're going to be talking about is the use of adjectives as nouns. That is a problem. See, let's take an example. Let's say that you are a white person. I have no idea. I can't see through the camera. I mean, you can see me, but I can't see you. So let's assume that you're a white person. If I were to say, white people are so sensitive. Well, first of all, ouch. But more importantly, notice how I said white and then I said people, because adjectives usually accompany a noun. If I say white people, I'm acknowledging that they're white, but I'm acknowledging that they're people. And so the very disturbing trend that I see everywhere, and a lot of people are seeing, is using adjectives as nouns when you're talking about something involving a minority group. It's not the fact that it's a minority group, it's just the fact that you are using an adjective to describe a group of people. Let's take the same example I said before. White people are very sensitive. Let's turn that white people, drop the people part, and then just focus on the white part. Man, the whites are so sensitive. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? And the reason being, you are actually diminishing the person and summarizing their entire existence as just the fact that they're white, not that they're white people, or white teachers, or white children, or white parents, or white anything. And the same can be said about black, for example. So when you're saying the blacks are the problem with society, well, that statement is very problematic, but the least problematic part is the fact that the statement says the blacks. So instead, you should always say black and people. And you have potentially heard this with the gays. It sounds so weird to say. But in a lot of those cases, it is with people within the actual community using that. So, I mean, ignore that. But you should never use an adjective with the to talk about a person. If you're talking about transgender people, say transgender people. You don't say the transgenders, because that will summarize their entire existence and everything they are and minimize them into just that part of their life. And so instead of talking about transgender man, transgender woman, you're just saying the transgenders. That is dehumanizing because it's reducing the person from being a human to being just a little part of there. And so try to not use adjectives with the in the front in order to describe people or a person, because what you're actually doing is you're minimizing them, you're dehumanizing them by definition, because you're reducing their humanity to nothing, to an adjective. And so don't say the gays, the blacks, the transgender, sorry, God, so sorry. Say black people, gay people, transgender people. Just add people in the front. Okay, just acknowledge the fact that they're people and that the fact that they're black, gay, or transgender is just part of there. Alright, I'm going back to my ice table here. That stands for initial change in equilibrium, by the way, which is very, very exciting. Let me tell you about it.